All right, let's talk about global health. When you think about the biggest threat out there right now, what comes to mind? You're probably thinking about pandemics, maybe some new superbug, right? Well, today we're going to dig into why the real dangers, they might be hiding in plain sight, in places you would never, ever expect.
So, all of this comes from a really important source, the World Economic Forum's latest Global Risks Report. It's this huge survey of experts from all over the world. And for this explainer, we've zeroed in on one really critical part: what all this means for the future of our health, for the entire worldwide health sector.
Okay, so let's just cut to the chase. I've got a question for you. If you had to name the single biggest threat to our collective health, let's say over the next 2 years, what would it be? Go on, think about it. Is it another pandemic? Some new, scary virus? Well, get ready for a surprise. According to the more than 1,300 experts they surveyed for this report, infectious diseases, the thing we've all been worried about for years, it's way down the list at number 22. No, the number one threat they identified for the next 2 years is something called geoeconomic confrontation. I know, right? What does that even mean for our health? So yeah, let's unpack that. Because this shift, it points to a totally new landscape of risk when we talk about global health. Here's the big takeaway from the report. The greatest risks to our health aren't just biological anymore. It's not just about viruses and bacteria. The real dangers are what the report basically calls threat multipliers. Think of things like geopolitics, economic problems, and new tech. These things don't necessarily make you sick on their own, but they pour gasoline on every other health fire out there. Okay, so let's start with that number one risk: geopolitical shocks. How on earth can global power struggles have a direct impact on your personal health? Let's find out. So, what in the world is geoeconomic confrontation? Well, the report has a formal definition, but here's the bottom line. It's when countries use their economy as a weapon. They restrict the flow of crucial stuff, goods, knowledge, tech, all to get one up on their rivals. It's like a trade war, but way more serious. And this is where it gets really scary and very, very real. This means weaponizing the supply chains for things we absolutely depend on. We're talking about the flow of essential medicines, critical medical tech, even the basic raw materials needed to manufacture them. Suddenly, your prescription could get caught in the middle of a global tug of war. And look, this isn't some far-off possibility. It's happening in a world that's already fracturing. A huge majority of the experts, we're talking 68%, believe we're heading into a much more fragmented world over the next 10 years. A world where global cooperation just falls apart. And what happens when that cooperation breaks down? Well, it cripples our ability to tackle the big stuff together. Things like preparing for the next pandemic? Way harder. Sharing groundbreaking medical research? Forget about it. Making sure new treatments are available to everyone, not just the rich countries? That becomes a massive challenge. All of this is put at risk in a divided world. All right, so on top of all that, let's talk about the economic pressure cooker, because these geopolitical tensions, they don't happen in a vacuum. They create this massive economic squeeze that puts our entire health system in a vice. The report points to this cascade of economic problems that just hammer healthcare, right? You get an economic downturn and boom, healthcare budgets get slashed. You get inflation and suddenly medicine and hospital visits cost way more. And for you, this isn't abstract. It can mean longer waits to see a doctor, paying more for your prescriptions, even seeing local clinics shut down. But here's what the report says is the absolute linchpin of all of this. I'm going to read this quote directly because it's so important. Inequality is once again identified as the most interconnected global risk, fueling other global risks. It's like the master thread. It's the one thing that connects and worsens everything else, creating a world where the quality of your healthcare depends more and more on how much money you have. Okay, last but definitely not least, let's talk tech. We all know technology has this incredible potential to revolutionize medicine, right? But the report warns us that it's a classic double-edged sword, and it's creating a whole new set of threats we need to worry about. First up in this multi-front assault is something we're all familiar with: misinformation and disinformation. This is actually ranked as the number 2 global risk in the short term. It just completely erodes our trust in science, in doctors, in public health advice, and it makes getting everyone on the same page during a crisis almost impossible. Threat number 2, cyber insecurity. This is a huge one. Our hospitals, all our health records, our labs, they are now prime targets for cyber attacks.
Think about ransomware attacks that literally shut down a hospital and hold patient lives hostage. This is a direct physical threat to our health. And threat number 3 is the one that experts are really starting to sound the alarm about for the long term: the unexpected negative outcomes of AI. I mean, check this out. This risk makes the single biggest leap in the rankings, from way down at number 30 in the short term to number 5 in the long term. That's a massive jump.
And we're not talking about sci-fi robot stuff here. The report points to some surprisingly direct health burdens. I mean, things like worse air quality because of the massive data centers AI needs, water shortages in those same areas. And then there are the mental impacts: increased loneliness, more mental health problems, and even the erosion of our own critical thinking skills. It's a lot. So when you put all this together, the geopolitics, the economy, the tech threats, you get what the report calls a polycrisis. It's a great word for it. It means these risks aren't happening in isolation. They're all tangled up, unfolding at the same time, and making each other worse. Just imagine, a new virus pops up in a country that's also in the middle of a recession and a trade war. That's a polycrisis, and it's a perfect storm for a global health catastrophe. You know, this image really says it all. It captures the main message of this whole report perfectly. Our global health systems, they're standing on a precipice. And the biggest challenge isn't just fighting the next virus. It's the deep, fundamental instability of the very world we're living in. And that leaves us with a huge and honestly pretty tough question to answer. In an era that seems to be all about competition and breaking apart, how on earth do we build the cooperation we so desperately need to protect our collective health? Because if there's one thing this report makes crystal clear, it's that our survival absolutely depends on finding an answer.